I have been on a sustainable beauty journey for a few years now, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my absolute favorite sustainable beauty brands that I will repurchase over and over again because I love them that much. Now, I'm always trying new things, so you never know when a new beauty product is going to be integrated into my routines. However, there are some that I have tried and just continue to find myself feeling gravitated towards. So if you've been on the hunt to update your sustainable beauty products into products that are more sustainable, more ethical, maybe even non-toxic, whatever you're looking for, these might just be the products that you've been looking for all along. But first, if you're new here, my name is Crystalline. You can call me Chris, and we chat all things mind, body, and planet on this corner of the internet. So I hope you guys stick around. Okay, so some quick criteria for all of the products we're gonna be talking about today. My criteria for a sustainable beauty product is going to be clean ingredients, ethical sourcing. I want packaging that's not like overly plasticky or overly wasteful. And then of course, it's gotta perform. Like it can't just like talk the talk, it's gotta walk the walk. You know what I mean? First things first, let's talk makeup. You guys probably know I'm on a journey for project panning a lot of my beauty items. I have collected quite a bit over the years, and these are some of my favorite sustainable, clean makeup brands. The first one I'm showing you guys is like the most beautiful packaging I've ever seen. This is actually a Mexican beauty brand called Aora, A-O-R-A, Aora Beauty. Look how stunning the colors in this palette are. I've used this palette a couple times now. To be honest, they did gift this to me, but they're like, just, we will hope you love it kind of thing. Like I don't have to be talking about it, and I would not be talking about it if I did not love it. The colors here are like ultra pigmented. Let's grab the purple. I'm gonna show you. Purple on the finger, purple on the hand. You're kidding. So good. And then the other thing with this brand that they offer are these lip glosses, like lip tints. They call them like a lip serum, I think, on their website. But check this out. Stunning. And I know this looks black, but it's really just a clear gloss with a little bit of shimmer glimmer in it. And these other ones have some slight coloring to them as well. Here's a pink one. Pink gloss. I'm excited to bring these into my everyday routines because upon like first try using them, I like instantly fell in love. So it just felt like it deserved a spot in this video. Also on my favorites is the brand Trestique. Now, if you haven't heard of the brand Trestique before, this is a refillable makeup brand. I don't think you can find this like in a Sephora or an Ulta. I think you have to purchase it online, which is tricky when you are trying to color match. However, I do feel like this brand is just worth it. Personally, me speaking from my experience with the brand. First of all, it is refillable, like I said. So once you buy the main product, all you're purchasing are the refills once it's done. But these have lasted me forever. Not only that, but each of these containers, it's multifunctional. So this is the foundation. You can see I'm actually kind of at the end of this foundation here. You can see how pale I am. And then on the other side, boop, a sponge, a beauty blender. And each of their things have a little something on either side. This has been kind of my go-to lip lately. Here's the product. And then on the other side, a little balm. How cute! Like I said, it's like that for every single one of their packaging for the products. There's just a little multifunctional, it's refillable, it's cruelty-free, and the products work. I'm currently wearing the foundation right now, feeling a little look-see. It looks good, guys. It looks good, and I love it. Now, Trestique has a blush that I've been loving. It's kind of a newer launch. I think they launched it a few months ago, and there's a ton of different colors, lots of different shades. Love that. But a blush that I love, I think, a little bit more is from the brand called Mob Beauty. This is what the packaging looks like. You can see I've really loved this one. I have hit the pan on this product, and this color is stunning. It's like this warm rosy red. Everything from this brand is hyper pigmented. So one of the founders of this brand is actually a makeup artist, so it was really important for her to find refillable products that actually worked, were pigmented, and felt like they weren't hurting the planet. So even though this is like a plastic packaging, you just pop out the blush. Get a little up close and personal here. You just open it up and you can pop out and replace the blush whenever you're ready for it. So this is just like you buy this once, then you just buy the refills. I know that they were working on a couple of the plastic parts of the refill being compostable. So I'm sure they've had some progress on that. And I can't wait for the day that that gets released for the general public as well. Hands down, one of my favorites. Once I finish this, I will, one, be sad because then I need to finish my other blushes and I'm gonna miss this one. And two, I'm gonna be repurchasing this one for sure. Now let's talk Ocleanly. This is a sub-brand from the brand Attitude Living, and Attitude Living makes like a ton of products. I actually have yet to use a product from Attitude that I don't love, or like I don't have any issues with anything I've used from them before. Their makeup is plastic free, so it's like a cardboard sort of packaging. This is one of their eyeshadows. This is the color Happy Hour. Golden champagne color. I'll show you how this color works as well. Just how pigmented. It is a cream eyeshadow. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like it, especially for that natural look. And that is what it looks like as far as pigmentation goes. Like, I really feel like Ocleanly is really innovative for the times. I feel like we don't really see a lot of plastic-free packaging in the beauty space. So it's really cool to see products from Ocleanly that are doing that. Not only that, but a lot of their products are EWG verified, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, like super clean ingredients. That's always a plus in my book as well. So Ocleanly is definitely one that I find myself repurchasing. Not only the makeup line, but their skincare as well, which I'll talk about in the next section of this video. My last two products, I'm just gonna group them in here together because they're not necessarily sustainable brands because they're not refillable like the other ones we've talked about. They more are like a combination of makeup and skincare. So number one is Merit. I do love Merit. I love that I can find it at my Sephora. It makes it really easy if I'm trying to color match, for example. One of my favorite cream contours. And then Tower 28. This mascara, I believe it's a tubing mascara. I really love it. And I love that I can get this in not like a jet black shade. I can get it in a brown. That's the color that this one is. I'm actually currently wearing both of these. Actually, most of the makeup I've talked about, I'm wearing on my face right now. So that's just telling you something. I'm actually using these products. I'm not just saying I love them and not actually using them. Now that we've talked makeup, let's talk skincare. This is probably one of like the oldest things in the book, but if you're trying to do like a sustainable swap sort of journey, like trying to be more conscious of where you're shopping for your beauty products, the lowest hanging fruit you can do is just switch to a bar of soap rather than liquid soap, because liquid soap, there's like a giant plastic bottle, and a bar soap you can totally get without any sort of packaging at all whatsoever. You can also buy these local. Like, I just feel like bar soap is like the easiest, most impactful swap that you can do. My personal favorite for bar soap is Pacha. That is where this bar is from. I love their scents, particularly they have an almond vanilla scent that's like cookies out of this world, smells like a fresh bakery. For deodorants, I've tried a lot of sustainable swap deodorants. I've tried the plastic free ones. I have several that I feel like work, but they just have not been my favorites. I have recently been on the AKT train because one, very unique scent, like it doesn't smell like deodorant. It smells almost like a unique sort of perfume whenever you put it on. This is the Halcyon Summers scent. So it's got notes of mint, pomelo, and tomato vine. Impeccable, reminds me of Italy. It comes in aluminum packaging and it's a very unique deodorant because it's a cream base. This is sort of the texture that you're working with here. You really only need about that much. Like, that's probably too much for one armpit. I'll just put it on while we talk about it. I have used this one for these really hot days we're having in Texas. I feel like it works. Like, not only does it work, but like it works. Like, I don't feel like I stink at the end of the day. I feel like I still smell like the scent of the deodorant, which is kind of hard to say for some of the other sustainable beauty deodorants that are out there in the market. Like, sometimes I put them on and I either feel like they transfer to my clothes or they just don't work as well. And this one, I definitely feel like does the job. Now, there are a ton of mineral sunscreens on the market, but I've never had a mineral sunscreen as good as the Summer Fridays Mineral Milk Sunscreen. Pretty much exclusively use a mineral sunscreen. Now, that is a deep dive that I could go into and it would be like an entirely new video, but mineral sunscreen is the way to go, especially if you're trying to be more conscious and mindful. The problem that I run into with mineral sunscreens, and this is me as a pale girly saying this, so if you're any shade darker than I am, which is probably 99% of people, the white cast on mineral sunscreen sucks. Like, it just feels like you can see it, like you look ghostly. Summer Fridays did something so cool. So they mixed the mineral sunscreen with like a serum. So it's got this like very like kind of liquidy, like skincare feeling whenever you put it on your face. There's like zero white cast. It has like maybe a faint chamomile scent that I really adore. It's like not overpowering at all. It just feels like really fresh. So this is the first time I've purchased it. I'm already halfway through the bottle and I love it. I'm definitely gonna be getting this one again because sunscreen, I mean, I'll try other sunscreens, okay? Like I said, I'm not really a loyalist to many products, but if I like it, then I like it, you know? Last skincare item I have to talk about. I actually just got this as a refill. This is from a small company called Do Mighty. It's a women-owned brand, and it is a completely plastic-free brand. And as you can see, a little skincare serum bar. This is the Bloom version, but they've got a couple of them on their website. It is just a solid form of skincare, ultra hydrating. Like, it's so multifunctional. It feels hydrating on my skin. Some days, like if it's really hot out, I'll just put the serum on. Like, it feels like it kind of moisturizing at the same time. Look, I'll read the little facts on the box here for you guys. The packaging is compostable, plastic free, it's vegan, good for all skin types, so that's good to know. Gluten free and made in California. Lots of good things from this little serum bar. I love it. This is my second time repurchasing from this brand, and I just really have no complaints. I like to keep my skincare fairly simple. I've got fairly normal skin, maybe combinations. Some days, like in the summer, feels a little bit more oily, and in the winter feels a little bit more dry. And I just feel like this is a really good year-round product. I've got a couple of products here. Number one, when it comes to shampoo and conditioner bars, I am a sucker for Dip hair care. Now, I'm currently out of my Dip shampoo and conditioner bars, so I don't have one to show you, but I do have the container to show you guys. I love it. Like, I love, 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 love. Like, this is my ride or die brand. I feel like every single time I get a Dip bar, my hair feels great. It's completely plastic free, and I don't feel like I'm compromising on the quality of my shampoo and hair care by choosing to shop a more sustainable and plastic-free brand. I like the coconut scent. That's the one I always feel like I end up repurchasing. I've tried a lot. I think I've smelled all of them at this point, but the coconut one is by far my favorite. I may or may not like these. I don't know yet, but I am gonna be trying the High Bar Solid Shampoo Bar and then the Notice Hair Co. This is the Align Shampoo Bar, which the Align one smells really good. It smells like that like really popular perfume, Baccarat Rouge. It smells great, very like feminine. Might have a new one after using these, but I highly doubt it. I've tried a lot of shampoo and conditioner brands, like a lot, and Dip has always been my number one. Speaking of which, I do have a code. So if you want to try Dip and want a little discount on it, save some money, my code is Crystalline Geyer. You can use that. I think it gets you 20% off. Roller skates. Super cool. Neighbor over there is roller skating. I'm inspired. I want to roller skate now. Now, before I move on to hair care products, I have to kind of, this is like my odd man out. I wasn't sure where he fell into, or she, we can call her she, but my Leaf Shave Razor. Actually stunning. Like, I feel like this looks so luxurious, and I won't lie, this is expensive. The first time you buy it, it's like $100, which is like, makes me want to throw up a little bit. I get it, versus like a disposable razor. I bought the razor plus the razor like blade refill pack. I have not had to buy anything since, and that was like 3 years ago. So actually, I might be saving money in the long run here. But my Leaf Shave Razor, despite the price, has been one of my all-time favorite purchases. I love, love, love that it's plastic free. It's, again, you're supporting a small business, and the quality of the shave that I get is unreal. Hair care. You like my song? I liked it too, thanks. Tell me you like my song in the comments. When it comes to hair mousse, my favorite at the moment is by Rawa. This is the aloe vera hair mousse. And I use this on my wet hair, and then when I blow dry it, and then even if I'm giving it just like a blowout look with like a thermal brush, or if I'm putting curls in it, it makes my hair feel really like silky smooth. It looks just like totally like frizz-free, and I feel like it makes my hair look really voluminous. I use this one a lot during my, like all my wedding festivities, and I feel like every photo where I use this, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, my hair looks so good. So I love Rawa. I love their brand. When you purchase from this brand, they contribute to helping save rainforests. Like on the bottle, it says this bottle saves 1 acre of rainforest per year. And it also uses certified organic ingredients. Plus, this is a glass bottle in case you can't tell. Feels really luxurious. Another brand that you may or may not have seen is the Fakai hairsprays. I love these, love these. So this is actually a collaboration that they did. It was Fakai and Honeywell, I believe. So what they did is they came up with an aerosol that doesn't damage our ozone. So that's why on the bottles they say earth-friendly aerosol. I have both the hairspray and then I also have the dry shampoo. They both work super well. I will say the hairspray, like, it's a flexible hold, so it doesn't feel super crunchy, which I love, but I know some people need maybe like more of a solid hairspray for certain hairstyles, which is totally fine. And last but not least, now this is by Notice Hair Co. You may have seen the shampoo and conditioner bars that I showed you earlier in this video. This is their Align hair stick. This is their taming system. It's a solid oil that you use to help tame flyaways, or if you're going for like a slicked back bun look. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love that it doesn't come in like a bottle, so I don't have to like worry about all the plastic afterward. Obviously this is plastic free. It's in this like cardboard container where you push up on the bottom and the product comes up on top. It's been one of my favorites, one of my go-tos, and those are my absolute favorite, like repurchased, holy grail sustainable beauty products that I find myself always going back to. I know that's quite a lot. So I hope if you were looking for something that there's inspiration in this video for you to support a sustainable brand rather than one that's not so sustainable and ethical. Let's say you're starting from scratch and you don't know where to look, you don't know where to go. I have a couple of tips for you, just a couple of certifications that I like to look for when choosing my beauty products. The first one, I love when something is Credo certified. Credo or Credo? Never know how to pronounce that, but I'll put the certification up here. Essentially, if it's Credo certified, it just means they've done a lot of research into the brand and it meets all those certifications. But just know that certification is a good one to look for. Of course, I love to look for a cruelty-free certification. There are two verified ones that I like looking for. There is Leaping Bunny, which I will throw up here. That's what this looks like on packaging. Then there's also PETA cruelty-free, which looks like this on this side of the screen. If it says cruelty-free but doesn't have one of these icons, then it's like, it doesn't really mean anything to me. I need an icon because I need a third party to verify that it's actually cruelty-free for me to believe it. Another place that I love looking for products, because it's a fun way to be able to try a lot of the products you can't find in traditional grocery stores or your drugstores, is go to your local refill shop. If your city has one, which there is a website where you can look it up, you can type in your zip code and it will pop up the closest refill store to you. Now, I know not all of us have the luxury of having one nearby, but if you do have one, I highly recommend going in and checking out the products that they offer. They have brands there that are unique, they're sustainable, they've been vetted by the owner of the shop, so you know that they're good. They've been tested by somebody else, and you can like get your hands on them. You can see if you like the texture, see if you like the smell. So I would recommend going to a local refill shop as well. If you don't have a refill shop, I love a farmer's market. You can find local vendors there that make things locally, of course, because it's farmer's market, local farmer's market. But that's a great place to find beauty products. Like soaps seem to be really common. I've even seen people sell things like candles or like beeswax sort of products as well there. So definitely worth checking out as well. Shop local, and then you can ask, usually the person who's making those products is working in that booth, so you can ask more about details on those sort of products that they're offering. Shameless plug here, if you want my deep dive into a bunch of brands, like 50 plus brands, I highly recommend checking out my sustainable or greenwashing database. It's a database where you can easily filter based on what brand you're interested in looking in. You can also filter by just sustainable brands in general as well, or even by category if you're looking for cleaning or beauty or makeup or whatever it might be. It's a living database. So every time I deep dive and research into a brand to see if it's sustainable or if it's just got really good marketing, I throw it in my database so that way you guys can read the research and see which brands are worth supporting and which ones you should stop supporting. So I will put that below in the description if you're interested in it. The database is like my little baby. You don't even know how many hours of research has gone into all of that research. What do you think? Did I miss any of your favorite sustainable beauty products? And if I did, let me know in the comments, because there are some popular ones out there that I actually just haven't gotten around to trying. So if you want me to try them and give my honest review, let me know, because I'm totally open to doing that. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!